following presentation of the National Football League.
On the Bills sideline is Sean McDermott. His guys looking to get back on track after dropping their first loss of the season a week ago. Opposite him on the Texans sideline, D'Amico Ryans. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Here's Allen to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Norris. 7 yards there and a first down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Allen. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's good for Bills. First down.
Up the middle they go. It's Norris. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down.
16 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Good sign here early. Everybody on offense there up front in the backfield in sync on that play.
So much talk about what do you do to neutralize home field advantage? Well, teams that run the football effectively, they often have a way of neutralizing it in a big way when they have those types of runs.
Now a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Now Allen off the bootleg. Throw left side complete. That's Norris. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
That's another Bills. First down. A 5-yard gain on the play.
Allen off the play fake.
Bills first down.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Touchdown.
Khalil Shakir. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Texans nothing.
So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it was all polished off with a Khalil Shakir touchdown catch. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here come the Texans now for their first drive. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Joey Bosa, so strong, able to fight his way in there to make the play.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A handoff here to Ogunbowale. Across midfield. He's on his way. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A huge play there for Houston. 63 yards on the ground. And you talk about great blocking up front. I don't think he was even touched, not a finger on him, until he was brought down to the ground.
I think we heard the whoosh as he went by, didn't we? Right through the gap. No one there, as you outlined. No one touched him at all. A free sprint into the secondary.
Yeah, that's what you call breaking free right there. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it. He'll get this to Ogunbowale out of the backfield. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Well, CD, you see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra, next man up, since their Friday night light games in high school. It's 3 simple words, but they're absolutely perfect to use, and everyone has adopted them. Next guy up, do your best. Everyone's seen this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it to the post for 3 points. Game on.
Now Allen has his man. It's Shakir. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
13 yards on the play. And the Bills
on 1st down. McCormick. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Henry To'o there on the tackle. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
the 36-yard line.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That 2nd down play nets a -4. So here's a 3rd and 14. To the air, Allen. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 41-yard line.
That's good for a Bills 1st down. A gain of 27 on the play. 1st down, Bills.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll try the left side. It's McCormick. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that is incomplete. Jalen Petrie with a tight coverage for the breakup.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game.
They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is when they have to tell themselves, don't aim too much, don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
That's complete to his rookie second-round pick. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Second and 10.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
On the bootleg, Stroud. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Brings up a 3rd down. And
Stroud will look to throw once more. He'll complete this one to Collins. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt.
Formation for the Texans.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
The Bills take over.
The Bills offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already for just the first quarter of play. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
You look at the defense for these Texans.
And they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll run on first down. McCormick. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
That's another Bills first down. A gain of 12.
And now they'll throw with Allen. Shakir hauls it in from the 41. Here's second down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 41-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
It's a gain of 6.
Allen now on the sneak. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of
Final 30 seconds of this first quarter. And it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football.
first and 10 at the 49.
Allen going to keep it again. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper. And a first down.
13 yards on the play. That's good for the Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
10-3 our score after one here on EA Sports. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Coleman, the man in motion right. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen completes it to Coleman. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now a give, right side. It's McCormick. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Allen now looks to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
46-yard attempt.
Zerline's kick is up and through. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So they're content to take the 3. Somewhat of a conservative call. They're opting not to go for it on 4th and inches.
And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. It's a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the 3 instead of going for it.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. They trail by 10, 13-3 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. The drive will start with an option going left. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. They'll fake the jet sweep, and now Stroud to throw on play action. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. Stroud to throw it. Ogunbowale on the screen. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Bills offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And as we transition into the 2nd half of the season, he continues to put up big numbers on a consistent basis. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Allen going to throw. Targeting more, and he's got him on the crossing pattern. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards there, a big one.
1st down. 39-yard gain on the play. And the Bills 1st down.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And between the last 2 plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field.
Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. Quick slant to Shakir. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
That's another Bills 1st down.
Now Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
A gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Reggie Gilliam His first touchdown on the year. And the Bills add 6 to their lead. Zerline now for the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
The Texans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Another carry for Pierce. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Stroud. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Stroud working out of the gun. This pass complete to Higgins. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. That's going to be caught by Kirk. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's another Texans first down.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Stroud out of the gun here. He'll get this to Ogunbowale out of the backfield. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
Stroud. To the sideline and incomplete. The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down. Facing this big first-half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more. He is the NFL's leader in rushing yards to this point in the season. And if he can replicate or even surpass the production that he had over the first half of the year, he's going to have a good chance to take home the title. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And a loose football. And the Texans scoop it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the big gain through the air, but scratch it all off because he could not hang on to the football.
And you have to like what they did on defense here. They didn't give up on the play. Big yardage given up, but they still battled all the way to the end and helped force a turnover.
The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. I think this defense, Charles, realizing the deficit they're facing, they're going to have to step up and make more plays like we just saw there.
Yeah, those are the type of plays that can focus a defense because, as we know, they've had their trouble so far in this one. But they just proved to themselves that they can get to it, and I expect them to continue to bring that type of pressure in order to try and turn around their fortunes.
The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there. That's his 19th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bills are able to add on to their first half lead. Sometimes a group that gets overlooked, certainly, the offensive line. Right there, they really helped with that score.
Didn't they tell us in our meeting that when we score touchdowns running the ball, that means the offensive line actually scored first by moving people back beyond the end zone? We saw evidence of that on that play.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride in the offense this go-around. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play. Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Now Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
To the air, Allen. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down.
A gain of 14.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. To throw, it's Allen. And he'll go right back to Moore, complete again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Again, they'll throw with Allen. He's able to get it to Coleman. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Keon Coleman, 48 yards. And the Bills have opened the lead up to 30. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big stroke like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Sirlein connects on the extra point, and the rout is on here in this first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Texans take over first
Houston
and 10.
set to take over. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Stroud looking to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And Stroud wisely slides down safely after picking up the first down.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. And Stroud now to throw. On the slant, here's Collins. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to first and 10. Throwing now is Stroud. He drops this off to Ogunbowale. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Now Stroud. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins.
A gain of 10 yards.
Throwing again is Stroud. Ogunbowale on the screen. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Now that's to the left sideline and incomplete. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as he'll try to get 3 before half. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And now they'll just need 4 touchdowns as the deficit is now 28. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up the long one. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando and Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary.